Joining us now is retail analyst Bruce Winder with some tips for Black Friday shoppers. First, Bruce, I want to get your comments before on some of the tips. We just talked about how things have changed when it comes to Black Friday. We don't see the kind of frenzies and the elbows and the fights like we've seen in the past. Tell us why.
Yeah, thanks for having me on, Jamie. Yeah, things are different now. I mean, a couple of reasons. One is you can buy everything online now, right? You don't really need to go to the store as much. The second reason is that Black Friday, Cyber Monday have sort of been spread over a month versus just one day, concentrated on 1 or 2 days. So you're seeing people do a lot of things over the month of November.
And so it seems like that urgency is basically been alleviated because these sales have been extended for so long, and you just you don't have to do the lining up and sleeping out overnight anymore.
Exactly. I mean, look at someone like an Amazon. They've had deals on. They have lots of deals today on Black Friday, but they've had deals on all month, daily deals on all month, and they're going to have daily deals on next week too. And every retailer is sort of similar to that. They want consumers to shop more days, more often, and you'll probably spend a little more if you do that.
Now, Bruce, I know from reporting on post-pandemic recoveries that the retail industry was one of the slowest to recover. How do retailers really attract customers and try and, beat out the competition when, especially at a time when people are tightening their purse strings, inflation is high, affordability crisis? How do they kind of gain an advantage on their competitors?
Yeah, retailers have had to sharpen their pencil from a price and value perspective. You look at Amazon as an example. They've launched something called Amazon Haul a couple weeks ago, which is sort of like Temu or AliExpress, and you can buy products direct from China, direct from factories for like $1, $2, $4. You'll get it in 2 or 3 weeks. So these are things that retailers have to do. They have to come up with innovative solutions to meet the customer where they are. And the customer is very frugal right now. They're very stingy with their money. So you have to adapt as a retailer.
Bruce, I'm curious what your thoughts on this, because I'm sure many people would echo the sentiment that customer service in a lot of these sectors, retail, hospitality, has fallen off a cliff in many cases, and a lot of people don't go back to some places because of the poor customer service. How important is that to maintaining your customers being return customers?
Yeah, it's really important, Jamie. You have to treat your customers really well, and it means spending a bit more on labor, on training, hiring the right people, and investing in enough people at the store level. What's good now is a lot of companies are using AI agents to help consumers sort of navigate the purchase process. I know Amazon has Rufus. So these are things that are helping supplement customer service, but nothing. If you're going into store for a high service product, you really need the person there to talk you through it.
Yeah, I asked that because oftentimes, I find myself going into a place, it's an empty retail store. You got 2, 3 people behind the counter, and you don't even get as much of a hello.
Yeah, I've heard that too from a lot of people, and it's unfortunate, but what retailers do, sadly, during tough times, one of the easiest way to cut costs is through labor reduction. So it kind of shoots themselves in the foot, though, by doing that, unfortunately, because customers will just walk out.
I'm just curious, Bruce, anything that on your radar that you've seen that kind of, caught your attention when it comes to Black Friday sales?
No, just like I said, a bit more of sort of a sharper pencil this year on pricing. You can tell the retailers are really looking to amp it up in terms of offering great deals this year to get the customer out of their chair.
Bruce Winder, always appreciate your time. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks, Jamie. Take care.